All right, hello, hello, hello. I do not know how long this will be. I don't know if this dragon is really going to fight me or not, but I'm going to hop down. And if he will fight me, we will fight him. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's going to do that. Don't do that. That's not fun. I had to pull out my bow. Ouch. Oh, I'm sure I missed by a country mile. I know, it's not fun. Where's he at? Y'all keep shooting him. There we go, we got a good hit that time. Ouch, I'm a little on fire. I don't know where he went, okay. Hold on, we're gonna have some dumplings. And a little venison, that'll keep us going. Where'd he go? Here, okay. Oh. Yeah, he's going to be one of those. He's hard to get to land. But if you can get him to land, you can get him. Well, he's not going to be too hard. Wait, he's about... Yeah, okay. Ouch. Dude, that was just rude and uncalled for. Ouch, I'm still on fire. Ouch. Give him credit for being a decent, if plain, dragon. There he goes again. Alright, now he's getting close. He might land. Once they reach a certain amount of health, they will land. He's down. Let's go get him. I see you, dude. I may not have any super spells, but I'm coming. There we go. Alright, well that was our dragon short. We actually got it done in pretty good time at night. I know, finding a dragon at night, probably not the best video you will ever see of a dragon fight, but we did get him. It did work. The girls were helpful. That's not our first dragon soul, I don't think. I don't remember since I restarted Porthos. I don't remember. All right, so we could go see a niece since I have a few minutes. Let's just go see what other trouble we can find. I'm going to try. Let's see. I have 2 quests that I need to follow, though. Hold on a second. Okay, so that's Riverwood, which I'm near, and then we can return. Yeah, okay, so let's go over to Riverwood. We'll go see a niece. Maybe we'll bother her. Not sure about this mountain. It looks kind of weird at night, doesn't it? Is this a good texture? We'll have to look at that during the day and see what we think. All right, let me through the trees. I don't have any super special tree mods. I think I'm using the Divine Forest and the Divine Texture Pack, which I say nothing special. Those are just the ones I use a lot because I like them. So in a way, they are special. I really do like them. But nonetheless, you know, I just mean nothing unusual. Oh, she's sitting out here. Now, you'll get a chance to look at her robe. She's wearing a mage's robe from the mod I'm using.
No need to trouble yourself with me.
All right. Oh, there goes a fox right outside. He's just like, let me pass by. I'm just a poor old woman. Wow, Adrienne, you scared me. Oh, look at this. It's a novice. Let's see. We're going to do a quick save. You know, we have to get the woman stirred up. And how do you do that? You break into her cellar. Yes, I hate it when people break into my basement. It makes me mad. Makes me want to kill them. No, seriously. But here we can read the letter. She's trying to start a witch's coven, which we know is bad. Everything down here is stealing, which I find to be annoying, because even after you go kill her, everything down here is still stealing. There's probably a mod for that. Yeah, I can hear y'all saying, hey, I know a mod. But anyway, that's fine. Let's go back up. Let's see Anise. She's going to be mad now.
Huh?
Fool. Know my secret.
There we go. I know, I'm always mean to this old woman, but it's just the way it is. She is bad, though. She's bad. She's evil, I tell you. Evil! Evil! What's going on out here? An Imperial soldier?
I'm not kidding. I'll hurt you.
Who? Okay, who is this?
I'm not kidding. I'll hurt you.
Oh. Why?
I'm not kidding. I'll hurt you. We are routed.
Interesting. Oh. So he messed with some soldiers. I've run into this before where they were stealing stuff from soldiers, or they had killed some soldiers, like they had ambushed them and they were stealing their stuff. But that was a little odd because there was only one guy here and there's all these dead guys around. Maybe he was just scavenging their stuff. Well, he could have just took their stuff and not. If he had not been threatening, I probably would have just let him go. But no, everybody's got to be all big and bad and mean in this game. And then they just get in trouble, and I have to kill them. If they would just mind their manners, they would survive a lot longer. What do we got here? Oh, some little flowers. The Nernroot. That reminds me, there is a mod that gives you a whole, like, big field of Nernroot. I've got to try that mod. I think the noise would just be horrible, but I think it'll be funny. I keep meaning to try. I need to take another day, one day, and just do funny, silly mods, you know, like the automatic chicken and silly stuff. I think we would enjoy it. Huh. I'm getting a little frame rate slowdown here. Wonder what that's about. Hold on a second. Let me do a save. Seems okay now. Odd. I hadn't had that around Riverwood before. It's not anything major. I mean, we didn't crash. But yeah, I felt it. I felt like a slowdown, and I'm not sure why this looks like that. Makes me wonder if something is up. But like I said, you know, so far I haven't really had any issues in this game.
Could sure use a warm bed right about now.
So, this little slowdown, it seems fine now, but, let's go see Lucian. We'll see. Maybe it's just a temporary thing. And I haven't been playing very long. I've only been playing, like I did the little episode a little while ago where we went through Bleak Falls Sparrow. But I haven't been playing very long. I wonder if the game is freaking out. I have two Camillas. Hello, Camilla.
The claw. Oh, you have to tell Lucan at once.
Hello, Camilla.
Hurry.
Wow, she's all excited.
Behind you.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner
Oh,
our
come
lives can
on.
get back to normal.
I'm tempted to make you change your clothes.
You found it.
Yes.
There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember.
It seems smaller than I remember.
Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Pardon me. I'm having a little coffee.
So much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Yes.
Still here.
Look, oh, she's just gonna run over me now. I just brought the claw back. Don't run over me.
I've got your back.
She is pushing me around. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. So we turned in the claw. Let's go see the Jarl. I said we would go see the Jarl in Whiterun, and we will.
Still here.
Okay, it feels fine now. Well, wait just a minute. No. The slowdown seemed to have something to do with Riverwood, which is weird. I don't see any reason for it, though. I don't see anything unusual. We have the ferry and the water, but we always have that. I've been here before in this game with no issue. Strange. I wonder if I have stirred up something. I don't think I did anything unusual, though. Oh, level up is available. Yeah, I haven't taken advantage of that, have I? Well, tell you what, we're going to... I think we're okay now. It just had something to do with, well, I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do... You know, I'm not sure. I'm experiencing just a little frame rate drop, nothing major. I wonder if it has to do with this night sky. That would be... But well, how much have I played with this night sky?
Traveler.
Not a lot.
Here.
Okay, let's see what we're going to get into. Okay, that's settled it for me. We're going to, yes.
That's close enough, fool. Now you die.
Wow, okay. Oh, so he was hiding. They were faking it. Okay. Pretty cool, actually. See, here's the Vigilant of Stendarr with the Spock hairdo. I saw two of them with that the other day in I'm not sure if she has the Spock hairdo. I don't think she does. No, she's got a different hair. Wow. Okay, I am getting some frame rate drop here, which is unusual. I don't know if it's that nighttime sky or not. I did a whole show on... Wait, did I do a show on this one? I thought I did a show on this one, and it looks nice, but... I don't know. It comes and goes, though. It's like I'm getting a little frame rate drop, and then it clears up. Interesting. Alright, tell you what we're going to do, though. I was going to do something fun. Hold on. Let me do a save before I do this. Because you just never know what kind of trouble I'm going to cause when I start fooling around. But I think it will be fun to see if we can resurrect these Vigilants of Stendarr. There's no guarantee that we can, okay? Because they were dead before I got here, so I may not be able to resurrect them. They did pop her back up.
Is someone there?
Oh wait, she's the vampire. Wrong one! Sorry! Wrong one.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to. I meant to res your friend. Oh my goodness. Where's her friend? There's her friend. Okay, I resed the wrong one.
I think you might be sick.
Oh no. Okay, hold on a second. I have garlic bread. We'll take care of this. If they say I'm sick and I've just fought vampires, you know I probably just picked up vampirism. Alright. Well, they don't have any clothes on, and I'm not going to give them their clothes back because I'm going to sell them.
What is it?
And anyway, that's just the way I roll. But they're alive.
The mercy of
So
Stendarr
her
does not
eyes,
extend
oh, okay,
to
there,
the
now they look okay. I was like, wow. Yeah, but she has her
The
little
mercy of
glow.
Stendarr does not extend to
All right, very well. Y'all go ahead and talk about the mercy of Stendarr. That's fine. I'm getting out of here. I try to resurrect good people if I can. Sometimes if someone is dead when you get there, the game will not let you res them because it's really, they're dead in the game and they're not resurrectable, that like they were never alive. But those two, because I think they are actually patrolling Vigilance of Stendarr, I think technically they're alive so that you can resurrect them, which is cool. Usually when I resurrect people, they do get all their stuff back, but this didn't happen this time. That looks nice. Yeah, I just think that looks good. Oh, I got a little frame rate again. You know what? It might be this nighttime sky mod. Hold on a second. Let's wait. Let's get past nighttime. Let's just see. Oh my goodness. It might be that sky mod. Well, I'll have to practice. I'll have to play around with that a little more. So if you're using that sky mod, and matter of fact, we should take a look at that real fast so that you have a chance. I want you to know what it is that I'm talking about. So I'll show you this mod. If you're using this mod, realize I'm on an Xbox One X, okay? Now on the Series X, you may not notice any difference. But on the Xbox One X, you saw, or I'm hoping you can see it in the video. I can feel it. When I have a frame rate drop, I can seriously feel it with my eyes. So, to me, that sky mod, that nighttime mod, appears, and I'm going to say appears because I'm going to keep it and test it a little more. It appears to be causing a frame rate drop at night. And a quick, easy way to test that, we might just wait a whole day cycle and get it to be nighttime again and see if that's the issue. Let me show you the mod, though, so you'll know what mod we're talking about. Yes, I have all my stuff up here. Anyway, it's this Night Sky HD. Now, it's 1K, and it's pretty small, and I thought, well, that will be fine. That will be okay. But it could be fine on its own. It could be that with the mods that I have and everything that I have, maybe I'm just overdoing it a little too much. That's possible. I wouldn't have thought it would be that bad because Obsidian Weathers is a very lightweight mod. I am using the original. There is a newer version of this out, but I'm going to do a show on that and try that out. I'm not going to just load it and throw it in this game. I'm keeping the same unless, like if this Night Sky, if it turns out it's causing my problem, I will probably remove it. Now, I won't replace it with something else because I don't want to cause us any other issues. But if it's causing issues, I will remove it. So look here. See, now I'm not getting any frame rate issue. I'm going to head back up towards the Vigilance and see if they're still standing around and go up by the water. I just want to see if I'm going to see any frame rate issue. Oh, here's that crab. He's the road guard. You might remember this crab from another video. No, I didn't want to kill you. Oh, they're going to kill you, dude. You're going down. You're going down. Oh, so sad. Poor little crabby. Poor little crabby. Alright, so anyway, I'm just being silly. So anyway, why did that increase my conjuration? Did they do any conjuration? All I saw was destruction. I did not see any conjuration. Yeah, I'm not feeling that slow down here. Well, hold on. Yes, I am. I'm still getting a little bit of a slowdown here. So it's not that nighttime mod. Okay, well that's good. That's good. I'm feeling a little frame rate drop right here in this area. So, I may have to experiment with that. However, I will say a little frame rate drop is not as bad as a crash, and it can be minorly annoying. Actually, it feels a lot better now. Huh. Well, like I said, though, it comes and goes. Yeah, it feels fine now. I'll just have to keep experimenting. Let's do a run. Sometimes if you're having that, trying to sprint will make it show up a little quicker because your game's trying to load a little quicker and having trouble. Okay, but that was okay. That did all right. Fast, Mr. Krabby Patty. All right. Well, this all seems fine. Getting a little, I think I got a little slow down there. So yeah, all right. So I'm experiencing a little slowdown here. So I'm going to have to evaluate the mods that I'm using to see if I can figure out what's causing it. I am. I'm going to do a quick save though because I don't want to wait. Oh, that's a guard. I thought maybe that was our giant or something. You know, you can have that giant with the companions out here. Okay, so that's a guard. Yeah, I am getting a little frame rate drop. I wonder if the fairies could be the issue. You know, they said they did fewer fairies, so there would be fewer frame rate drops. In the past, I think they had mentioned that they had some issues with that. I'm using Northern Grass. I didn't, all these mods I have tried and done shows on, and I did not experience troubles with them, but now I have all these mods and they're all together. Now, I have been to Whiterun, though, and I didn't have any trouble. And I've been through Whiterun and Riverwood. It's interesting. Very interesting. I did not think I had made any change to this load order. Overall, I think everything looks pretty good. Well, this is what our playthrough is about, though. Is to try and test all this out and see. Now, a little frame rate issue may not be that big a deal. And it could be that if I hop out of the game and come back in, that the frame rate will straighten out. It could be when I go into Whiterun here, it'll straighten out. Maybe things will get reloaded. I don't know. It's interesting, though, that was happening, mainly out on the road towards Riverwood. Again, I'm using the Xbox One X, not using the Series X, which if you have the Series X and use, this, you may not see any difference at all. I haven't been playing that long, have I? No, we haven't been playing that long. Let's go turn this into the Jarl. And then, I'm going to have to get off of here. I've got to go fix something to eat. I'm hungry. I'm just going to admit it. I'm hungry. But we should go turn this in. We're here. We turned the other one into Lucian. Let's go turn this into the Jarl. We'll just let Whiterun load up. Well, and we are using a pretty full load order, and I do have a lot of things there. Maybe I'm overdoing it. Though, I have used larger. Well, maybe I shouldn't say larger. I've used more mods. Not necessarily a larger amount of mod space, though. Because I think I have about 160, 170 meg free here. So I've not used everything here. Definitely here I'm not having any issue.
Mercenary work? It might suit you.
Oh wait, did I get his quest? Let's check, because this is Porthos is pretty new.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
Okay.
If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
I work for Bellathor.
I ain't
good store.
Huh?
Let's give you some reasonable clothes, dude. Here, let's just give you some good old farm clothes. Let's do... He likes a hat. Let's give him a hat.
Okay, you talk me into it.
There you go. There. At least he'll look a little better. Unlike some people. Yeah, we're talking about you. Anyway. You know it's always tempting to kill Nazim. Now see, Heimsker is also wearing a different robe.
For he saw in us, in each of us, the future of Skyrim.
His mouth is not moving.
Of Tamriel. And there
Oh,
it is, friends.
okay. He must have been momentarily glitched. His mouth was not moving. That was strange. But you know how Skyrim is. It's a good old game, but it does have its moments. Everything looks okay. Everything looks like it should, as near as I can tell. I don't see any issues. Alright, so let's pop into Dragonsreach. We'll turn this in and have our conversation. I don't think we're going to go do the watchtower thing, though. I think I'll let them like panic and do their thing, and then I'm going to go and fix something to eat. But I did want to do this since I had the opportunity to just play some of our playthrough, so that you can see that everything's working, and everything is working, even though we had a little bit of a frame rate drop around Riverwood. Everything is working. Where is he at? Oh yeah, it's Farengar. Oh, and Delphine.
The terminology is clearly first era.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
A copy of a much older text.
Mind your own business.
Perhaps dating.
Leave me alone.
I'm just pestering her. I like to pester Delphine.
Cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My
Sadly undervalued.
Here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon.
Mind your own business.
I can't get Delphine to do anything.
How exciting. Where was it seen?
Leave me alone.
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you.
Alright, I've turned that in. I'm going to let them have their conversation and all later. I'm going to go, because I am really hungry. So thanks for watching, though. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Oh, hey, didn't know you were still here. Yeah, sorry, that was all of this. Maybe check out this other video if you want. And if you feel like it, hit subscribe. No pressure. Just the fate of the universe depends on your decision. But that's alright. Take your time. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.